white, fluffy cloud that hung in the sky. This cloud wasn't just pretty to look at, but was home to many raindrops, both big and small. 3 of these raindrops were triplets: Rachel, Robbie, and Rebecca. On a day just like any other day, the 3 triplets were hanging out in the cloud together when all of a sudden something strange started happening. Rachel started falling quickly from the cloud. She began to shout at her siblings, who were confused too, but despite her greatest attempts to stop herself, she continued to fall. She landed on a grassy field with many other raindrops that began to run on the grass surface towards a big lake. Rachel was very confused and a little bit scared because she wasn't sure what was going on around her. She landed in the water in the lake and started to realize this trip was kind of fun. She was still very unsure of what was going on, but decided to have fun with it anyway. As she was starting to laugh, she heard a shout that said, "Rachel," coming from the sky. She looked up and saw her brother Robbie and sister Rebecca falling down into the water too. She was so excited to be with her siblings again. But just as she was reaching Robbie and Rebecca, she began to float up out of the water at the same time the other 2 were reaching it. Rachel was very confused, but couldn't keep from floating up and up and up until she returned back to the cloud once again. A few minutes after Rachel returned to the cloud, so did Robbie and Rebecca, and the 3 began to laugh and smile as they talked about the adventure they had just experienced. As they were enjoying this time back together, an older raindrop approached the 3 and explained what had just happened to them. "It's all part of the natural water cycle that happens all around us every day," said the older raindrop. "Each part of this cycle happens at the same time, and the water starts in the cloud and falls as precipitation, which then runs or falls into a big body of water like a lake or ocean. This water then floats back up into the clouds through a process called evaporation, and stays there until the cycle starts all over again." The 3 raindrops were so excited with their new knowledge and adventure and could not wait for the next time they got to complete the water cycle.